Good day, ma'am. I am Jeanette, and today we're going to discuss our assigned topic, which is the Region 10, also known as Northern Mindanao. Northern Mindanao is an administrative region of the Philippines and designed as Region 10. It comprises of 5 provinces, namely Camiguin, Bukidnon, Lanao del Norte, Misamis Oriental, and Misamis Occidental. It has 2 highly urbanized regions, which are the Cagayan de Oro City and Iligan City. The term Northern Mindanao was officially coined by the American after establish the American rule in the Philippines due to the Filipino Revolutionary cultural traditions of Camiguin. Camiguin, blessed with natural artistry and abundance of a varieties of handicraft materials. The people have been long making basket, pottery, material works, and other products. Camiguin also showcasing their folk dance such as Spanish dance, Pandango sa Ilaw, and Tinikling during the annual events such as Lanzones Festival. Bukidnon is the home of wealth of tradition and is abundant in culture, artistic, and aesthetic heritage. The religion of Bukidnon traditional people is generally monotheistic. They believe in one God, the Magbabaya. Culture and traditions of Lanao del Norte. The Maranao are one of the several major Muslim people group in the Philippines which together constitute a small percentage of that country's population. Culture and traditions of Misamis Occidental. As an ugly fishery industry dynamo, it is met your needs for an historic, cultural, and pilgrimage destination with mixed urban-rural setting. It offers broad amenities and pervading cultures and heritage and inspiring pilgrimage. And now we'll go to the province of Camiguin. Camiguin Island is known to be the island born of fire. Due to its volcanic origin, the island province was formed from a series of volcanic eruptions and earthquake 1,000 years ago and created what is now. Camiguin derived from the native word Camagong, meaning species of ebony tree. Festivals of Camiguin. The Lanzones Festival. Celebrate during the 3rd week of October. This is to recognize the abundant harvest of this fruit. Lanzones is a typical tropical fruit and they say that the sweetest grown in Camiguin. Where to go in Camiguin? Camiguin White Island, located about 1.4 km off the north shore of Mambajaw. At times it is a shape of letter C, sometimes letter I depending on the ocean tide. Mount Hibok-Hibok, the only active volcano in the island. It has crater lake at the peak and has steam outlet abound. The peak also offers a breathtaking view of the island of Cebu, Negros, and Bohol. Giant Clam Sanctuary. Some of the best preserved coral around the Camiguin. It can be found in the water chest of the small white sand beach half between Bonani and Guinsiliban in Barangay Cantaan. Mantigi Island is one of the popular tourist spots in Camiguin. It has powdery bone, white sand, and mirror-like cerulean water. Cross marker and sunken cemetery. Located in Bonbon, Catarman, a huge cross marker have been installed by provincial government to mark the community cemetery that sunken during the 1871 volcanic holocaust. Guib Church Ruins, sometimes called the Old Church Ruin. The Guib Church Ruin was what left from the old church of the island's Spanish-era capital called Cotabato. And now, we're going to Bukidnon province. Bukidnon is the main source of agricultural products and raw materials that feeds the processing plant within the province and the major processing center of the region. Home to the finest and sweetest pineapple in the country, one of the country's rich in biodiversity and endemic species of flora and fauna, second largest producer of corn in the country. Festival of Bukidnon. Kamulan comes from the indigenous Binukid word amol, means to gather. It held to celebrate the culture and traditions of the 7 ethnic groups: the Binukidnon, Higaunon, Talaindig, Manubo, Matigsulog, Tigwahaonon, and Umayamnon, that originally inhabited in the province.
Where to go at Bukidnon?
Spring Resort in Maramag, the spring resort capital of Bukidnon. Alalom Falls. The name Alalom is believed to be derived from the Lumad Binukid word Madalom, which means deep. This could be our old folk reference to the deep catch basin of Alalum Falls. Blue Water Cave. The Blue Water Cave is a natural tourist attraction hidden in the lush valley of a river that flows underground. Dahilayan Forest Park, located at Dahilayan, Manolo Fortich. Dahilayan Adventure Park, now popularly known as Dahilayan, is one of the best place to experience the most fun and family-friendly activities in Bukidnon, the home of one of the longest dual zip line in the Philippines. One can enjoy the 840 meters zip line and other amenities in the area. Mount Kitanglad, an inactive volcano, the fourth highest mountain in the Philippines, also home of Rafflesia, the second largest flower in the world, and has over 600 rare and endemic species. Among them are the critically endangered Philippine eagle. It is identified as one of the best area of flora and fauna biodiversity. Nasuli Cold Spring. It is a freshwater lagoon. This cold spring is a famous picnic spot in Malaybalay, and it's frequently visited by locals and tourists for a quick and cold getaway. Monastery of Transfiguration, one of the most visited religious communities in the Philippines, is a place of peace, guidance, and prayer. It is where one enjoys the prosperity and intimacy of nature during prayer and thanksgiving. And now we're going to Lanao del Norte, the land of beauty and bounty. The word Lanao comes from the Maranao word Ranao, which means "an body of water." Festivals of Lanao. Alimango Festival. Alimango Festival is a way to give thanks to the nature's bounty and provides to the people of Lala and the entire province of Lanao del Norte. Activities include street dancing, parade, crab race, biggest crab contest, and agri-trade fair. Quinason Festival. It was the culture of the settlers that every time makes a bountiful harvest, they give thanks to the Lord through street dancing. They dance around the barrio with colorful costumes decorated with shellfish locally known as Quinason. Kahumayan Festival. Kapatagunon command the celebrate to pay tribute to the agriculturists. Where to go in Lanao del Norte. Maria Cristina Falls. A waterfall of Agus River, it's sometimes called a twin falls as the flow is separated by rock at the brink of the waterfall. Tinago Falls. It is one of the main tourist attractions in the Iligan, a city known as a city of majestic waterfalls. Timuga Cold Spring. The clear, icy cold water is from Lake Lanao, which is known to be the largest freshwater lake in the Philippines. Cathedrals Falls. It is very known for its unique and captivating rock formation. It is one of the most visited nature landmark in the Lanao del Norte. Mount Inayawan, the highest mountain in the province of Lanao del Norte, the mountain which also showcased the beautiful twin lake called Lake Nunungan, offers the inhabitant a vast expanse of freshly abundant flora and fauna. Mount Agad-Agad is a very accessible and a good for mountain hiking and overnight camping. Affords a full view of Iligan City by night and day. A small waterfall is featured on the way to the top of the mountain.
Next are Misamis Occidental and Misamis Oriental. So the word Misamis is from the word Kuyamis, which means a variety of coconut or a different kind of coconut that you found there. And also, coconut is one of a staple food na ginakaon sa unang namuyo na nga lugar. So in Misamis Occidental, dili lang di ay kay klaseng coconut ang imong makita in Misamis Occidental because nasab sila beautiful waters and a lot of fish, seafoods nga ma-export. And the second major crop or tanong nila is palay, and other are mais, abaka, and cacao. So in Misamis Occidental, there are 4 kind of festival like Binalbal Festival, Dalit Festival, Pasungko Festival, and Suman Festival. So in Binalbal Festival, in Cebuano, the word Binalbal, it means balbal. It can be compared to the Halloween fest. And the next festival is Dalit Festival, is like Santo Niño's Festival na magdala-dala sila din, sayaw-sayaw. And Pasongko festival is like daghan ilang harvest, so they celebrate a Thanksgiving, so that is called Pasongko festival. And the last festival is Suman festival, which is the biggest and grandest festival. And the attraction of Misamis Occidental is Aquamarine Park. So Aquamarine Park, which you found a dolphin and other kind of fishes, and it's called Dolphin Island. Next, Baliangao Protected Landscape and Seacape. It is the protected area because there's a lot of coral reef, seagrass, riverine, and mangroves. So if you know Bacau, so that is called mangroves. Another attraction is Kaluya Shrine. It has a big statue of Jesus Christ that there's a 45 feet high. So in Piduan Falls, you experience ang tinaw na tubig na pwede pa gani siya mainom. And also Lake Duminagat. This lake is one of the attraction in Misamis Occidental that is a sacred or as a healing powers and give spiritual feelings for every visitors. In century-old Nazareno Dam is one of the best attraction in the Philippines, which is canal that has no sophisticated machines. And Immaculate Conception pipe organ is a pipe organ in Mindanao which consists of 1,936 pipes. And next, Sapang Dalaga Falls. This falls usually called Baga Falls, which the Baga word is a Visayan term for waterfalls. Also, this falls has a giant statue of Virgin Mary. So the next province is Misamis Oriental. So the festival of Misamis Oriental is Kalinga Festival. This festival was held every July 22 that shows street dancing, cultural presentations. Next is Udyaka Festival. This festival was held every July 12. It is a street dancing competition which highlights the festival. Next festival is Kaisakay Festival, a festival that held every 3 weeks of January. It is a festival that is for devotion of Senior Santo Niño, which is their culture of having dance and parade in the street. And also Cagayan Festival is full of activities like marathons, agricultural trade fairs, and also pageant competitions and others. And the last is Cuyamis Festival. It is festival that showcase of products. The Divine Mercy Shrine is one of the best tourist destination in Philippines. This is the place where people can pray and meditate. And also Biga Ancestral House is the oldest and one of the famous house in this place. And in Agutayan White Island is an island that is rich of marine life. This is the best island for swimming, diving, and also camping. And in Makahalar Bay, it has a clear blue sea, and it is one of the richest fishing grounds in northern Mindanao. And next is Pintogsok Falls. It is known as Treasure Falls, and the last is Sagpolon Falls. It is the falls that has 100 feet waterfalls drop. So in northern Mindanao, there's a lot of delicacies like sinuglaw. So sinuglaw, it is mix of sinugba and kinilaw. And next is binaki. It is the word from baki, which means frog. And also pigok fish, ostrich meat. So gigan sa karni sa ostrich. And also putumaya and proben. It is the organ of chicken na ilang iprito. And lansones, pastil, duldul in every hub occasion, this serve this kind of kakanin. And halang-halang, moron of pradirel is like a suman, and also suman. And the last is kiping. It is salvaro of it nakakaon na mo anak. So that's all everyone. I hope you have learned a lot about the Region 10. Thank you.